This is Anthony Yarde for Pro Boxing Fans, here with trainer, manager. There's a load of other things, but you'll tell me what you are. But Tunde, you're here in New York City. How are you?
New York. Second time we've been here. Last time was watching David Benavidez demolish Joe Smith Jr. And it's great to be back. You know, massive press conference, massive event today and tomorrow, and so exciting.
Anthony Yarde's career takes another step, fighting for the world title. He's fought a murderer's row of opponents: Kovalev, Beterbiev, now David Benavidez. Tell us the thinking behind this fight.
Listen, for all those who like boxing but don't really study it because they're not trainers, they're not managers, they're not promoters, go Google, go on BoxRec, go look up a fighter called Alan Runkin. He was born in Wales, but he was a Merseysider, Liverpool, resided in Liverpool. He is the only person that comes close. When I say comes close, Anthony's done the same thing what he's done. Fought three world champions, the best of the time, Ruben Olivares, Lionel Rose, and fighting, I forgot his surname now, but he went to Japan, and that's Ant, you know. Anthony ultimately is the one who has to look in the mirror. So when these fights get offered to him, he doesn't want to be that individual that says, I woulda, I shoulda, I coulda. We're fighting. You're a fighter, you come into the sport to fight. So listen, whatever way, I'm proud of him, and this is going to be a blockbuster.
Now, Benavidez is seen as one of the top guys, the killer. What's your breakdown of him as a fighter, Tunde?
Listen, Jose Benavidez,
David
Senior.
Oh, right.
Listen,
sorry.
man, don't rush, man. Don't rush. Take your time, man. I have to thank him. And then I have to thank David for taking this fight, because contrary to belief, not many people want to get in a ring with Ant. They say they do. They go on TV. They go on TalkSport. They go on Sky. They say they want to fight Ant. But when it comes to signing a contract, they don't fight Ant. So that has actually been the situation with Ant his whole career. You know, we all know minimum amateur experience. And so boxing is levels. Anthony done what he's supposed to do to the opponents, put to him at a certain level. So when it was time to have the fight that prepares you for the ultimate fight, which is the world title, he's never had that because people wouldn't fight him. So Anthony, unlike most, has had to learn or had to have the experience in the mega fights. But we're 3 fights in now. Russia was an experience we learned from. Anthony came back, fought the fight of the year against Beterbiev. These guys have 300-400 amateur fights, but each time we've got better. Each time we've gained experience, and I just feel the time is right now. Experience has been banked, and yeah, it's going to be a great one.
You always tell me Anthony Yarde only does knockouts. Do you feel like he will knock out Benavidez?
Well, you just have to look at, listen, one thing I will not do this whole build-up is trash, downplay, anything to do with the Benavidez family. I said to the father yesterday that I've got so much respect for your story. I've studied them. I've studied the family. I've studied Jose Jr. And I remember one particular interview where he said, more than the boxing, I just want my children, my boys, to be upstanding citizens, and that always stuck in my mind. You know, so I'd already had my words planned when this fight was announced, because this ain't no trash talking fight. This is 2 proper fighters, real fighters, and they both know what they're gonna do. You're talking about knockouts. Look at the knockout percentage of both fighters. It's highly unlikely this fight's going the distance.
I think Frank Warren might have said that Benavidez has not had a knockout at light heavyweight.
Yes.
Is that a factor heading into this fight?
Well, not really, because it's like I say, even when we look at the knockout ratios of particular people, knockouts are determined on who's standing in front of you. I'm going to say that again. Knockouts are determined by who's standing in front of you. We look at Deontay Wilder. He couldn't knock out Tyson Fury, but yet he had a higher knockout percentage than Tyson Fury. Mike Tyson had a higher knockout percentage than Evander Holyfield. He couldn't knock out 100 Evander Holyfield or Lennox Lewis. So knockouts are always determined by who's standing in front of you, but the track record of both athletes is high. So again, it's going to be exciting.
And just for yourselves, like you mentioned, the experience of fighting Benavidez. A lot of people have said that before Bivol, Anthony Yarde did the best against him. So what experience specifically have you gained from fighting Beterbiev?
Well, I mean, ultimately, Anthony will be the first to say that, you know, he came up short in those fights. But Anthony's fight against Beterbiev was the hardest fight Beterbiev's ever had. You know, and I feel that fight showed the world Anthony has great boxing IQ. One of the things David Benavidez said at the face-to-face yesterday, neither of these punchers are just go in there and knock people out. They both have high IQs, and that's why they're both at this level. And so, I don't know, it's just, I'm lost for words with this fight. I just can't wait to go home and get straight back to work. I don't care how the fight could be in December and Christmas Day. When I go back, I'm working.
In front of you, undefeated, best fighter, one of the best fighters in all of boxing. What are you expecting from this challenge?
Entertainment. I think he's expecting the same. Again, we spoke yesterday. Saw each other for the first time. There's a lot of respect there, but he knows what I'm bringing to the table. I've seen him fight. I respect him a lot as well, and I feel like when I respect somebody, you're going to get the best version of me. So I'm excited.
You have faced guys like Artur Beterbiev, guys like Sergey Kovalev, guys that fought the highest level at 175. What did you learn from those experiences, and do you think they made you a better fighter?
I learned a lot, but it don't matter. Different fighter in front of me, different style, and I'm a firm believer. We've seen it in history. Styles make fights, and he knows I can hit. He can hit too, and in boxing, one punch can change a fight. And it's not like I'm just going in there swinging, trying to look for a lucky punch. I'm calculated as well, and I feel like the boxing fans are in for a very entertaining night of boxing.
You lost those two fights against Kovalev and Beterbiev in the final stages of the fight. This is a man with a relentless motor. You know, goes full speed all the time. What do you have to do to win this fight?
We have to wait and see. Keep him off of me, push him back. He said that he's coming forward. I said I'm coming forward. I said in the UK there was two twins named Cray twins. Don't know if you've seen the movie Legend. And then one of the twins say, I don't know if I can swear, but I want a fucking shootout. And that's what I want. I want a shootout. He wants a shootout. Bring the artillery.
All right. Appreciate it, Anthony. David, he wants a shootout. I'm going to guess that you're okay with that.
Yeah, I'm perfect with that. First of all, I want to thank God. You know, I want to thank Turki Al-Sheikh. And I want to thank my father, Jose Benavidez, Al Heyman, Samson Lukowicz, my wife, my whole family. You know, it's been a great year for me so far. Now we got another great fight on the table. Anthony Yarde, he's a tremendous fighter. He has a lot of experience. This is his third time at a world title, so I know he's going to leave it all on the line, you know, November 22nd. But like I said, you know, I like to go to war too. I'm not going to back down from him. He's not going to back down from me. So let's have some fun November 22nd. Let's give the people what they want to see.
You're starting to stack some pretty quality wins together. Demetrius Andrade, Caleb Plant, David Morrell. Do you think you're finally getting the opportunity to show the kind of fighter that you are?
Yeah, definitely. And that's really what motivates me most at the end of the day. I want to set an example to everybody in light heavyweight division that even if they come in the best, there's nothing I could do. You know, this is my time. You know, that's why I want to fight the best out of the best, because I don't want to just show the people, I want to show myself. I want to know that I'm the baddest man on the planet, and that's the route I'm taking.
This guy's fought guys like Beterbiev. He's fought guys like Kovalev. Do you believe you're on an even higher level?
Yeah, I believe, you know, me against anybody, I put myself against anybody at the end of the day. I feel like I'm the best in the world, and that's why I'm here, to show it. I want to show that I'm the best in the world against the people that are really good, that have a lot of experience. But like I said, any shot could change the fight. So like I said, he wants to go to war. We're okay with that. Let's go to war.
2 straight decisions in your last couple of fights. Think that ends with this one?
To be honest with you, I'm just gonna be focused. You know, I'm gonna go in there, do what I gotta do, execute my game plan, and I think that'll be enough. You know, I see a lot of openings in them, and like I said, it's just gonna be a fun fight, bro. I think at the end of the day, once people think about the ring card 4, the ring 4, then to look at this event like this is one of them events that's gonna live in history for a long, long time. Me, Anthony Yarde, Devin Haney, Brian Norman, Abdullah Mason, Bam Bam, Rodriguez. Man, this card is stacked from top to bottom, and I'm honored to be a part of this card. And I know everybody's going to be putting their best on the line on this day, but I want to steal the show. So, like I said, I want to have some fun this November 22nd.
Anthony, let me ask you this to follow up. You've seen the guys he's fought, the guys he's beat. Do you think you're on a different level?
Again, I'm a realist. I'm very confident in myself, but I like to be real. I haven't been a world champion yet. Yes, I fought Benavidez, gave me his hardest fight. Fought Kovalev, went out to Russia when I was 18-0, prospect. Like, everyone was saying, what are you doing? Why would you do this? But it's my character. But I haven't been world champion yet, so I'm a realist in my head. I'm not on this level yet. I've got to go out there and prove myself. And I think he knows that. I'm not a joker. I'm not going to go out there and, you know, I'm not looking for a payday. I didn't take step aside money for Kovalev, and I got paid the same for fighting Kovalev in Russia. So it's not about the money. Yes, it's about the money, because we all need to feed our families, but we're chasing something. I want to look in the mirror and really see myself. You know, some people look in the mirror and they're not happy. They're lying to themselves, or they got, you know, things in the closet. They're not really proud of themselves. They don't really believe the things they're saying. When I look in the mirror, I know who I am, and that's the kind of person Benavidez is fighting. So I'm looking forward to it.